Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Tito G, Cubo Podcast. We're right here in Winchester, Virginia. We're in the studio today on this beautiful Sunday morning, kind of. And I'm right here with our amiga right here, our little homegirl, Amelia. What's up, Amelia?
Hey, how are you doing? I think we spoke a lot during the week. Excited about Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of energy for this Sunday, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we touched on a bunch of things, right? A bunch of hit or misses. No, a lot of misses and then one hit, right?
Yeah.
What do we talk about today, right?
I think today we're going to go ahead and talk about some scary stalker stories.
What?
So,
Would that have anything to do with Halloween?
it does. It does.
Wow.
It can happen to you. Like, stalkers are no joke. It can go left, right, romantic situation. But after all,
violent.
stalking is just not cool. So don't do it.
Real quickly, do you guys ever remember that movie with Mark Wahlberg, Rage?
No.
It's an oldie but goodie. If you guys haven't seen it, that's like one of the first hints at stalking that I ever noticed in my life.
Yeah.
You know? It's just about a kid, great kid, and a girl, boy and girl, and they meet each other and everything's perfect, and then he just wants more.
I do like Mark Wahlberg, though.
Yeah, no, he was a great actor in the movie.
In all his movies. I feel like he really does take care of himself. He delivers. He plays his part. And have you tried his meat? Like, he has a meat burger line. And I've made burgers with his... And he has... one of his brothers has a Wahlburger burger place.
Well, they have a bunch of locations now.
Right?
Yeah, his mother just passed away, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, so rest in peace.
Rest
Sorry
in
about
peace.
that.
Our respects.
To the Wahlbergs.
Yeah.
So.
But back to the movie.
Yeah. So the movie's an incredible depiction of how stalking can go really bad.
Yeah, I think for me, one of the movies that like scream stalker vibes to me growing up was Enough. The J-Lo movie Enough, and she's running away, and that guy's a douche, and she has to look behind her back, and he's trying to find.
Doesn't she like become powerful and then kill him?
Exactly. So she's just like, enough. Like the movie.
And the name of the movie on the
Enough. I think another one. There was another one that was of a man. I think it was called When a Stranger Calls. About there's a guy who like stalks girls and like goes to their house and kills them, and apparently he's like so strong, he's stronger than a horse is what people say. And back in 2004, when you hear someone say a man is stronger than a horse, you get really scared. So I think that kind of and he was like creeping up on her around the house, so that's scary, but I don't know if maybe that's not really stalker, where someone constantly
that sounds like a fucking like a horror movie.
Horror movie. Okay, well, we got horror movie vibes in here now.
Well, I mean, it is Halloween, so a lot like what you were saying right now. 2004, so technology was barely coming out. I don't even think I had a cell phone yet.
Oh, I definitely had a Virgin Mobile $20 prepaid phone.
Wow, ghetto.
I mean...
No, I know, back in those days, but that was the dope thing to have. The Razors,
Yeah, Motorola Razors.
I think this is even before
before the Sidekick.
Yes, before the Sidekick, right?
I think there was one with Verizon that was like, you could open it. Like, it would open and close. And
that was the Sidekick, no?
No, the Sidekick just slid up, right?
No, that was the BlackBerry.
No,
the BlackBerry?
The BlackBerry's just the pad.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was one.
Sidekick
And there was a
slide up, and then there's one that like you open and close.
Oh, well, no, hold on. The Sidekick was the one that went like that.
Oh, the Sidekick. Okay.
Yes.
So which was the one that went up and down? There's one that went up and down.
I mean, I guess we gotta look through the annexes of technology over here for
cell phones.
So, anyways, in those days, dude, I didn't even have a phone because I was still like, I don't want nobody to know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I was a young kid. What the hell? What did I need that for? I don't want nobody to know where I was at. It was better for me. But anyways, times have changed. But information wasn't as readily accessible. Because of technology barely coming out of its little hole.
Tapping out of its potential.
And so what happened was. So when you talk about somebody that's stronger than a horse, yeah, of course it gets scary because you're like, what? Stronger than a horse? What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before because now if the president trips, you know about it 20 seconds later.
Oh, yeah.
But back then, shoot, you had to dig through files.
Mine's more like, kind of romantic. Well,
archives and go to a like in the movies
yeah.
you go to the library and you're like, let me see your newspaper from 1960s.
Oh yeah. Now it's like.
Yeah, you just look on your phone. False.
Yeah, fake news.
Fake news. False news. Fake news. When I was younger, I had a girlfriend, and we'll call her T. And she was annoying to me. I was young. Yeah, I was immature. I was living my
How young?
I was like 17, 18.
17. Okay, so young love.
Yeah.
Okay, she was annoying. You're 17. You have testosterone flowing out of your ears.
Yeah, I just want to do my thing and I want to run, And she would show up every time. I mean, I would be in the neighborhood. I would be in the neighborhood with my buddies and turn around and... and we would all just kind of like... And I would be mean. I was mean. I was mean.
But were you still like... Were you still with her? Like, were y'all still hanging out? You were just like... Not right now, lady. Not right now, woman.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm ready when I'm ready,
Yeah.
I was young and I was a jerk.
Okay.
It's just, unfortunately, it just had to be that way, I guess. To become mature, I guess. Be dumb. Hopefully for her, too, she learned that she didn't need that kind of person in her life.
So she would just pop out everywhere?
Yes.
And it would freak you guys out?
Yes.
Okay. Was there ever like a significant time where you guys were just like, this is getting out of control?
Yeah, so one time, I'm 17 years old, 17, 18. I'm about to move out of my parents' house. And then she shows up at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning and starts banging on the garage door. And I'm like, how do I explain this one? Mama!
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Hit her! I'm just kidding,
Yeah.
But I was like, do something,
Yeah,
and it's my mess up because, she's there because of me.
Yeah.
But, I'm a man, right? I'm 17, 18, I'm a man, I know everything at that age. And I'm still looking at mommy and daddy for like, could you help me?
Yeah.
With this,
oh my goodness.
crazy person?
But so your parents would let you have like privacy? They wouldn't just be like, because I
lived in the garage.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you had your own independent.
Oh yeah, I was independent. Oh yeah, I had a garage.
Little entrance. Yeah. Okay.
So yes, I had fun, but it was too much for me. I was like, Mama, Papa. And anyway, she was loud.
What did she want to do? Did she want to hang out, or did
she wanted to talk?
I'm like, with you? Oh, they always want to talk. I just want to talk.
So you're so from a female perspective. We'll get back to that right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, I found out somebody had mentioned that I guess she had gone through some abuse in her life. Yeah. Which made her like want to run away from her house. Okay. And unfortunately, it unfolded the way that it did with me at the time. I don't know how she's doing. It's like over. So I don't know. I heard later on that something happened, and I guess that something happened in her childhood, which made her that way to want to escape her parents. And
yeah. Do you think if you'd run into her now and she's doing a lot better, and would you say anything like, I'm sorry things unfolded the way they did, I wish I would have known, kind of thing, or would you just leave it the way it is, just move forward?
Like if she would recognize me?
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, you're the guy. I tried to depend on you. I wanted to run away with you. You said you're moving out of your parents' house and I wanted to go with you. What would you say?
I moved.
Yeah. Would you be like, oh girl, I'm sorry you went through that, but...
Yeah, no. So like as an adult now, I'd be like, yo, listen, sorry about a lot of stuff. Thank you for hanging in there like you did, honestly. But, it is what it is. Yeah. What would I say? You're doing great, and I would hope to hear that she's doing great.
She's doing better.
That anybody that I dealt with is doing better, know? Because I was a little butthead. Mm-hmm. I was just, why you had to change your voice? And this was 2 years ago, so you guys...
I don't see it.
I wish. Nah, but it's okay. It's like, you gotta just live your truth. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that was a long time ago, and I'm in a better place now. But like I said, she had run into her own issues as a youngster herself. I mean, I had run into my own. So we all came from a place of. Well, every household, there's always something going on in the household.
We're Latinos.
Yeah. Oh, she was white. She was actually white.
She was a white girl.
She was a white girl.
But you grew up in California.
Yeah.
She's a white Californian girl. I think that's different than like.
Yeah, so she lived on she didn't live where we lived.
There was segregation in this time.
Yeah, for real, dude. Honestly, like I don't even realize it until I'm an older man now. 2 years ago. Thank you.
2 years ago.
Quick, I want to get into that real quick. From your perspective, very intriguing comment right now. You said
they always want to talk?
Yeah, there you go.
But it's not necessarily the woman. It's the other party, the opposing party. Like, they always want to talk. The person who's trying to reel you in, wants your attention, needs you there. The stalker, maybe. They just want to talk.
Also, you weren't going ahead and saying just the chicks.
No, just the other person always wants to talk. And there's this, like, inside, like, little joke, like, oh, you know, guys, you know, oh, I just want to talk, girl, I just want to talk. Same with the girl, I just want to talk. But really, I think they just want you to... I think people know that they have power over you with your gestures. You know, so they can like reel you back in. Like a girl's like, "Oh, I just want to talk. I just want to talk at 3 a.m. while I'm wearing like a cute little dress. I just want to talk." Same with the guy. I just want to talk. You know, without a like.
Because you know the voice changes at a certain hour, right?
I mean, I've had people say they want to talk. I mean, but what did I do? I went to sleep.
She was asleep, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody wants to talk at 3 a.m.
Nah,
nobody just wants to talk. Yeah.
They want to sleep with someone. You said you had a.
I'm surprised. I have a little stalker story myself.
Yeah.
Scary romantic, a little bit. I guess if you're into that, this isn't in any way glorifying it.
No, right?
No, not glorifying it, but. It's just, it was a boyfriend. So I had a boyfriend. We had a falling out. We broke up. It wasn't working out. And I met him at my job. And I was a manager. So I was a manager, like...
You were that boss?
So I was a manager at a cafe, right?
Oh, my God.
Manager at a cafe. I'm always there. And that's how I rekindled with him. Because I knew him from childhood. He saw me there. He's like, oh, my God, how are you doing? You look great, blah, blah, blah. Let's hang out. One thing leads to another. We're dating. You know, months pass. It's probably... Like months.
You're still dating?
We dated for like maybe like 6 months.
You're waiting for marriage and all that?
Waiting for marriage? No.
Okay.
Probably waiting.
Exhale.
Yeah. No, but so we dated and things didn't work out, and we broke up. And he was he really just didn't want to take no for an answer. Like we broke up. And he would come, like, to the cafe, like, because we met at the cafe.
Okay,
so,
where you were a manager at?
Yeah, where I was a manager at. He worked down the street at this other, you know, place.
He was a
He was
patron.
also, no, he was a supervisor at this, like, plant.
Okay.
So he did that, like, down the road. And he would always stop at this cafe, right? And so that's how most of our relationship went. So he'd stop at the cafe, say hi, whatever, go to work, and then, you know, we'd see each other, obviously outside of work and hang out. But usually during the week, like Monday through Friday, the kind of norm, he would just stop by and say hi, right? So this was normal, but until we broke up, he would still come. He would still come to the cafe.
Maybe you had delicious food.
And I would just be like, okay, whatever, I'll help him out.
Was your food good?
No, this is like off 81 kind of quick stop coffee shop place. So it's nothing exquisite.
Nothing
that he like
call the kids, we're going out to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. So like I knew, and I would text him and be like, listen, you really gotta stop coming. Like, this is really annoying. I don't like that you're coming here because he wouldn't just come once. Like, he knew I was a manager there. A lot of times some people would like call off, they wouldn't show up twice a day.
Would you be embarrassed?
Sometimes I would be there. I would be flattered most of all. I would always be flattered because even if I was mad, I just like I've said this a lot.
I got it like that.
No, I have a lot of ego. I have a lot of pride. I'm not gonna lie. He made me feel great, right? Like he's fighting for me. I'm a little flattered. But then it did start to get annoying where I would text him and be like, "Listen, this has to stop."
You fucking bug.
And one of my colleagues at work, he was also a manager. He's like, man, that guy always comes on the shift, and he's like, I've never seen any guy like really chase a girl like that because he literally doesn't have to come here. Like, we all knew he comes there for me. And I was like, come on, man, like, don't, like, stop tooting my horn, blah, 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 whatever. You know, I was really close to taking him back, and then I was like, no, you know, this is done, whatever. And my colleague at work, he's like, well, you know what? He's like, I'm just going to show you how much, like, he really cares. So I'm going to start saving all his receipts just for a week, right? He saved this guy's receipts for a week, and it was like a chunky pile of receipts of him just coming to the store, and he just keeps coming. And I think he was doing that just to see if he'd see me in person and we'd have to talk. A lot of times, like, I was the manager, I can see him in camera. I'm not gonna come out if I know you're out there, dude. Come on.
How long would he stay in the store?
Probably like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's a long time for a manager being stuck in the office.
Not really. Not in retail. No. Oh, I mean, you do paperwork, you do stuff,
I'm busy with my emails.
Selling, exactly. So, but, you know, as the week went by, he just kept collecting the receipts, you know. And then I was like, man, you know, you got to stop doing that. Like, anytime I'd come into work and clock in, there would be, like, a pile of, like, 10 receipts there. And I'm like, come on, like, God. And then I started throwing them away. And then my coworker, he was just, he thought it was fun. Like, now as this was progressing, because he did this for like 4 months, as this is progressing, he like, he was starting to get on his nerves now. Like, now it's not funny at all, you know. Like, now
4 months of this, yeah.
Like, now it's not funny at all to my colleague. Everyone's kind of like, dude, this is annoying. We're over it, you know. Like, at this point, we don't even want your business, like. And
keep your money. And
my colleague, since he found out I was throwing away the receipts, he would start stapling them to my time card, and I'm like, come on, man.
Fuck.
So he finally.
So what happened?
So what happened is, you know, like, I told him, leave me alone. You know, this isn't working out. And I, like, towards the end there, I got roses at my house. And I think that was the goodbye, because I got roses at my house, and then I got a little toy for my son. He got my son a little car toy.
What do you mean goodbye? You broke up?
No, because after that, he never showed up in my life again.
Well, don't you think that all stalker stories start off like that, where it is romantic, and then?
Well, yeah, that's how they either reel you in like that, like if it's somebody close, but if it's, you know, when it's someone that you don't even know at all, that's when it gets a little like little more scary. When I'm telling this story, you can it's like almost a foreshadow that you know that he has issues if you're still coming to see somebody for 4 months. So it's like, you knew, like, this was,
it should have been fun and done, right?
Yeah.
And so why do girls hate it when guys go that route?
I mean, to an extent, breakups I've had in my life, I've had guys that are like, yeah, it's over, girl, peace out. And I wish they would have tried with that dedication, but they didn't. It's one extreme to another.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like either they'll do it or they won't do it. I've never experienced a healthy in between to where it's like, come on, girl, let me send you flowers, a little teddy bear. 3 days pass and then they stop, you know. That's what every girl wants, right? So she gets her little time to decide.
I couldn't tell you, you know what I mean? But
I think I always shop for long relationships. I don't know why.
You're a girl. So, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. You know, right. that double standard still exists, you know, to this day. I know that everybody talks about equality and all that, but do you think that that's a serious thing, like body counts and all that?
I don't think so. You know, and I think that's just my modern 2021 way of thinking, because I don't think it should matter. I think we're both physically made to do things, and if that's the case, it's the case. And if you want to procreate, you do. There's things for that. I don't think the body, I think when morally there is a moral code, you should respect yourself, but I don't think it's the end all. I don't think if I meet somebody tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to care what their number is. Okay. If they
guys, we're talking about body count, still in relation to Halloween, because it is Halloween. Keep going. The reason that I brought that up was because, you know, still a very big double standard.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely exists. People, like, I don't think it's a big deal, but I absolutely know some people do. And I know some women do it too. And especially, like, some of these women break my heart that they think that, because some of them will stay with a man just so they can have one baby daddy. And I'm like, girl, really? So it didn't work out with him. You have a baby with him, but you're going to stick through it with him. You're going to keep tormenting yourself. It's not going to change anything, but for the sake of having that one body count, that's everything. The body count matters, not living your day-to-day life with someone who sucks. We're talking about bodies.
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, right. Corpses or whatever, or lying in the bed. Like you were saying about the women that stay with that one man, right? But maybe that woman has always, like, look, this is what I think. In America, women don't think like women outside of this country. Their thing is to go ahead and find a man that will provide. Chris Rock said, a woman, children, and dogs are the only thing in the world that could be loved unconditionally. But a man is only loved as much as he can provide. What do you think about that?
I have to say I agree.
It's true.
I have to say I agree because there has to be some drive and there has to be some pride in the man, and you got to be that man. And yeah.
You're right. So the way that I always say to all my brothers and all my brothers is I always say, yo, love thyself, love thyself unconditionally. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because nobody's gonna love you like you.
Yeah.
But when I say that to guys, men, is
like pick a good girl, or.
Well, no, not even that. Just take care of yourself. Love yourself before you
commit to others.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to know that you are the number one thing on the planet.
Yeah.
In your world, you are the number one superstar. You are that.
You're the main character.
You're the main character. You're the.
Financially, it's just like they want more. They want more than just this traditional. Let me be in the kitchen kind of life. Or living behind a man, because I've gotten into this with my current partner, and we go back and forth with with our issues and stuff. And I think the conclusion that we came to the other day is that I don't want to live behind a man. Like, it just feels like women, a lot of Latina women, we get pressured to live behind a man, and then being Mexican American, it's hard to ignore the American value, the American dream.
Of doing it yourself?
That supposedly I'm entitled to it too. Supposedly, me as an American woman, I'm entitled to the same American dream as the American man. So I want to get it too, right? But then there's this Latina side of me that's like, you need to be a kept woman. You need to make tortillas. You need to be at home.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying, I'm hearing tortillas.
Tortillas, you're like, yeah, girl, make those tortillas, girl. See, so it's hard. It's hard to find someone that will like stick through it, and just like, you both have to be mentally strong. So the man has to be strong, the woman has to be strong. I mean, someone has to, but there has to be a healthy medium.